Have you ever thought how beautiful unconditional love is? You ever thought that maybe now more than ever we need unconditional love in the world? Unconditional love allows you to be with another person and to hear that they have a different perspective than you, a different view than you, and you respect their right to have that. I know in my marriage, my wife and I see some things very differently. And because we do love each other, we respect each other's right to see it differently. Now, there will be a point when if you see things really, really, really differently than another, there's not going to be a sense of like or a sense of desire to be with them. But when we can understand that another person has another perspective, we're better able to see where they're coming from, because every human being on the planet is coming from someplace different, because every human being has had different experiences in life. And because of their different experiences, they've got a different filter to see life. And so when you say, I unconditionally love you and I accept the fact that you have a different view of life than I do, you're honoring them. You're accepting their uniqueness. And isn't that what we all want? One of the biggest dividing things in the planet is religion. And people that are extremely religious, you ask them why they're that religious. And here's a simple answer. It's because they were born into that religion. They never thought about it. They never made a conscious choice. They were domesticated into that. And what you really understand is, and I'll do a talk on this in the near future, is what is the difference between spirituality and religion? Religion is a set of beliefs, a dogma that has been established about God and life, and you must follow them or you will be judged. Ooh, judged. I guess that's the opposite of love, isn't it? Spirituality, on the other hand, is about going within and having an experience of the divine. Spirituality is about determining what is that divine purpose that you uniquely have and living that purpose and building a sense of fulfillment, because that's all you want out of life. You want to feel fulfilled. I love the idea of spirituality, and I believe there are great truths and great wisdoms that are buried within every religion. It's just that it's become so dogmatized that you have to follow this or you're going to be damned. God doesn't judge. God is not a being that judges. We've just anthropomorphized God. God is a universal intelligence that is everywhere present, that created everything out of itself. It is all powerful. It is all knowing. It is everywhere present. It is not a he. It is not a she. The best I can say, it's it, because you cannot define the infinite. And here's something else. The infinite doesn't need to be worshiped. It's not an ego. Only the ego needs worship. And just so that you get a little clue, the true definition of the word worship is to study. And if you're saying, do I worship God? From the standpoint of getting down on my knees, no. Do I study God? The God that is everywhere present, the God that is in me? You bet. That's a quest that I love. It's discovering that. With that, I'm pretty complete today. I really want you to understand that there'll be people in your life, love them, respect that they have the right to think differently than you. But that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of time with them. You get to choose who you like. But I like having people in my life who challenge me, who support me, who help me become a greater and greater expression of love. Because love is all there is. We just keep forgetting it. Much love and aloha.